This is Suleiman Oscar from Professional Boxing. I want to make a video about Triple G, the current unified middleweight champion. He's going to be defending his titles against Saul Canelo Alvarez for the second time in a rematch. This gentleman, Triple G, is a defending middleweight champion, a unified defending middleweight champion. Has defeated many top-tier middleweight titleists and has acquired most of the belts. He lost the IBF belt. He never lost it in the ring, but he lost it being that it was taken away from him because he didn't fight a contender. This Ukrainian fighter, I can't pronounce his name, but he's only 12-0 with 10 knockouts. Only has one win against. He has a win against Tuliano Johnson. I don't see how he could be a #1 contender. He only has 12 fights, but that's the fashion nowadays. Guys only with 12 fights fighting for a world championship. So I guess to save him, negotiations went. Now they're gonna put him with this giant, Danny ex-champion Jacobs for the for a fight for the vacant title. I don't know how he's gonna get through Jacobs. Jacobs is big, strong, very confident, and is aspiring to move to bigger and better things in the middleweight division. So that fight is going to take place soon. So after the Triple G fights Saul Canelo Alvarez, he's going to have to wait. They're most probably going to give a soft touch to the winner for the IBF vacant title, which is most probably going to be Danny Jacobs, and then they're going to start negotiations for a unification. Then Billy Joe Saunders is going to fight the fight of his life against Demetrius Boom Boom Andrade, and a title defense for the WBO title. He's another guy that has the upper hand because he's more acclimated to the 160-pound division, has the better resume in my opinion. Billy Joe Saunders has a much better resume than Boom Boom Andrade at that weight. So that fight right there, most probably is going to be Billy Joe Saunders winning by decision or late round stoppage. So after that, they probably give him another soft touch. I don't think they're going to put him to the gauntlet right away. And then from there, he's going to push for unification himself, either against Danny Jacobs, Ryota Morota, who's a WBA regular champion, or Triple G. So Triple G, if he wins this fight with Canelo and knocks him out, okay, what he should do is push against his #1 contender for the WBC, who is very green at the time. He's very green at the time. Only has 2 fights in the middleweight division and has a silver middleweight title. I don't know how much he's going to get from this fight either. I don't think it's going to generate big dollars. So most probably he could show that to the WBC, and they could let him do a unification first. Or go to Ryota Morota in Japan and fight him to consolidate the WBO title and defend his belts against him in Japan. That would be a good payday. Ryota Morota is the WBA regular middleweight champion. He's also Olympian. I guess he was a gold medalist. He only has 1 loss by decision to Hasim Indam, ex-multiple middleweight champion. So if they make this fight happen, it's going to be a good payday for Triple G after the Canelo win. And he consolidated the WBA title. Fight a big Japanese fighter who hits very, very hard also. If he gets through Ryota Morota, then I guess he's going to have to, if the unification fights are not ready, then fight Charlo, okay, which could be a soft touch. Charlo stalks you in the ring, looks for a knockout, looks for openings, but with Triple G is going to disrupt that with his jab, his skill asset. He brings into the table his iron granite chin. Maybe Charlo will take step aside money and not push for that fight right away after all his wins that he's going to see that Triple G has. The win from Canelo in the rematch and the win that he has from Ryota Morota. Then by that time, those other fighters will be ready. unless if they decide not to do unification between themselves, then he could fight the winner of Danny Jacobs and the Ukrainian fighter, or the winner of Billy Joe Saunders and Bubu Andrade. I don't think Triple G should retire yet. I think he should keep defending these belts till he becomes unified champion. That could happen by late next year. I think 3 or 4 fights could do that. After 3 or 4 fights and good negotiation, he could become undisputed champ. I don't know if he'll defend it. He'll probably go into retirement. But he would have solidified his legacy at the middleweight division by beating all these top tier fighters and showing people, hey, I was the man at this division. I defended my belts, and I don't see anybody coming from 154. Maybe Jabber Hurd could fight for the undisputed champion, being himself a unified champion at 154. That'd be a good retirement fight. After that fight, he defeat this Jabber Hurd and go into retirement after that. Fighting a young contender like that, a unified 154-pound champ that is coming up in weight to fight him, and just complete his legacy, There's only so much you could do. And go into retirement undefeated, undisputed middleweight champion, a role model to many people in this country and his country, Kazakhstan. And at the end of the day, this is what we need to see: role models for young aspiring boxing enthusiasts and other people. So you guys have a great night and a great day. My name is Suleiman Ayascar once again for Professional Boxing. Take care.